Hello everyone, we are Michel Araki, Guillermo Garcia, and Juan Esteban Ramirez, and we are going to tell you how we think medicine, housing, food, agriculture, transportation, and education might look in the next 25 years according to sci-fi and reality. In almost all sci-fi movies, we have seen that the humanity possesses sophisticated medical equipment that can cure any type of disease or injuries. For example, in the movie Elysium, the rich people that lives outside Earth possess a chamber that treats every health issue without pain or anything else. But in some other movies, we can see how the medical upgrades can create more difficulties to humanity. In Gattaca, a movie from 1997, genetic engineering marks the difference between the newborns genetically modified from the Son of God, as they call all the normal newborns. Nowadays, sci-fi has sparked scientists giving them clues to explore different alternatives, showing them the pros and cons of possible solutions to human health problems, such as Lindsay, a machine that can help the doctor to identify any problem in anatomy of the human body, and the hyperbaric chamber that helped Falcao Garcia. Global warming has caused that humanity starts to worry about the future of the planet. That's why we are looking forward to eco-friendly solutions for people's transportation problems in our populated cities. Many sci-fi books, comics, and movies shows us different and efficient ways of transportation. In 25 years, oil and gas will be more expensive than nowadays. That's why we have to look for different sources of energy. Solar energy is one of the most attractive solutions, according to Professor Donald Sadway from the MIT, because it's accessible for all the people, and today we have small vehicles that can operate with that technology. We all imagine that in the future cars will fly and they will drive by themselves. But do we all think that the time travel will be reduced? Virgin Airlines says yes. The next generation of airplanes will take between 15 to 20 minutes from London to New York because those planes can reach higher altitudes than the ones that we are using nowadays.
Food will be a complex matter in the future. On one hand, there's technological advancements, and on the other, there's the problem of scarcity. How can we feed this planet without destroying it? In the science fiction sitcom Futurama, there's an episode that critiques the scarcity of food, in which Fry buys the last remaining can of anchovies for a very high price. In terms of technological advancements, we foreshadow the existence of high-tech devices which will replace the human work. For example, instead of people having to cut, assemble, mix, and prepare food, the machine will do all of that for us, making cooking a much easier task. Food printers are a sure thing when it comes to technological advancements. Instead of cartridges, the machine will have special food cans filled with different raw ingredients. Then, the user will choose the kind of food he wants, and the device will squirt the food into desired layers and either cook or cool the end result to perfection. It is expected for the first food printers to be commercially available in a few years and cost around $1,000. The future of agriculture is facing an immense challenge. By 2050, the world's population will reach somewhere between 9 billion and 10 billion people, and a greater proportion of those people will be enjoying a richer diet than today's population. That means farmers will have to grow twice as much food. For hundreds of years, increasing agricultural productivity has meant finding new land to clear, new sources of water, and more potent fertilizers. But these standard practices of the past cannot be the same in the future, as fossil fuels, water, and land are growing scarce. So it's natural that new policies involving the efficient use of water will be made in the future. On the other hand, new technologies will change many current agricultural practices. People will be replaced by robots in crops, vertical farms will be the new thing, and moisture sensors will be the next big invention.
What if you live in a city with which to interact with? In the future, all there's in a city, from the mains through sewers and into the streets, buildings and cars will be connected to a network. Buildings will turn their lights off. Even the trash cans will be smart. Abu Dhabi, South Korea, and China are already preparing for this. CO2 emissions are directly responsible of the greenhouse effect. Many people think that the greenhouse effect can mean our civilization. That's why in future the use of clean energy sources, but also renewables such as the island energy, the solar, or the energy of heights will be used. Also the hydrogen Climate changes will make the Earth into a desert. This is the idea that some scientists say about the future that lies ahead. Some of them suggest that we have to migrate to the poles, where most fresh water and food will concentrate, or to the ocean, that is where life was created and maybe we can survive there. In 25 years, desk and the board will be a thing of the past. Computers will become learning scenarios, spacious classroom arranged in a circle or adapted as if they were cinema chairs will be now the spaces in which the students will discuss the knowledge. Also, holograms and virtual classes will be the way of learning. An investigation made by Expat Jobs reveals that in the year 2040, humans will be competing with machines to find jobs. These machines, also known as super advanced robots, will also teach the students and the people, replacing the teachers in the classroom and giving an advanced knowledge. In education, there will be a revolutionary change. Like taken from a movie, there will be very expensive microchips that are implanted directly in the brains, making the human learn immediately all the necessary knowledge, helping them to save time and also to think faster and take the better decisions in all the aspects of their lives.
Sci-fi has given us the opportunity to have a quick view of our future. Flying cars, self-sustaining buildings, new techniques of agriculture, and other types of innovations for human life won't be, after all, science fiction, but on the contrary, part of our daily lives. Thank you very much for your attention. We hope you have enjoyed our presentation.